Well. If it isn't a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle haters all lined up with your little baby shells, you thought I was gonna make a video trying to convince you that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a dead franchise?
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Would 94% on Rotten Tomatoes tell you it's a dead franchise? Come on, stop playing with me. Would I bust out the Leonardo DiCaprio mask? I don't know why I said DiCaprio. And the Donatello shirt? The one-day Prime shipped off Amazon? Would I do that if this was a dead franchise?
Oh, hell no.
From its small origins as a Daredevil copycat series, to then getting the 80s cartoon, to the 90s live-action movies, to the
My colleague here forgot to say please.
We don't talk about the Michael Bay ones, but now to the Mutant Mayhem movie. Come on. This is going to be a great video. We are going to show love and appreciation for the great series that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you guys are excited, smash that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment telling me how much turtle love you have, because this video is all about Mutant Mayhem, baby. All right, so I want to go and backtrack a little bit all the way into the medieval dark ages of 1997, the year that your boy MJ was born. And then I want to backtrack a little bit more to 1990 when the movie came out. And then I want to fast forward to like 2003, 2004 when I watched the movie for the very first time, because that live action original Transformers. We're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Michael Bay has corrupted my mind.
Let them come.
But that original live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was an obsession for me. There were so many nights where I would go to bed watching that movie on DVD or VHS, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, this is just pure art, pure cinema. There is nothing better than this original movie. I mean, one big shout out to the stunt workers and actors who are in those costumes, the people who helped bring that to life, because even to this day, it looks good. But the writing is good, the story is good, everything about this movie is just mwah, chef's kiss. I love it. I wish I had Ratatouille on my head right now, because the way this movie cooked, I mean, look at this right here.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Hey, Mikey, did you ever think about what Splinter said tonight? I mean, about what it would be like, you know, not having him?
Time's up. $3 off.
The way they're talking about losing Master Splinter in the beginning of the movie while waiting for the pizza dude, that's called foreshadowing. You ever heard of it, Jacob? But it doesn't stop there. Even the action is good. I mean, this scene where the Foot Clan is trying to get to Raphael.
Of ninja fighting.
I mean, Raphael was my favorite character back in the day. He was so badass with his two little scythes, with his little red bandana. I mean, I love that man. And that scene right there, I love the action in this movie. I just love this movie in general. The nostalgia factor for me, I don't know how big of a factor that plays, but we do have to talk about the original 80s cartoon.
Does the phrase "go suck a lemon" hold any meaning for you?
Basically where the turtle mania started going crazy. They took that original comic book concept, which was dark and gory and kind of just a Daredevil ripoff, and they made it a little more kid-friendly. They gave everyone separate color headbands. We have the blue, the orange, the red, the purple. They gave them all unique personalities. They developed the story a little more, and this is where it all started. So you have to show love to the 80s cartoon. And I mean, who couldn't love scenes like this?
Big teeth, goofy noses, get them here!
Hey, April, why do humans want to make themselves dumber looking than they already are?
Did they look like reptiles?
I didn't get such a good look, you know?
Get out, you cretin!
The jokes and the sarcasm, I mean, the animation, everything about this cartoon is pretty solid. I mean, obviously, it's not like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse good, but it's literally been almost 40 years since the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon came out, and I still think you can get at least some value comedically out of it. It does have some jokes that land, and even though I didn't grow up with it, so I'm not super nostalgic for it, I can still see why people love it to this day, and you gotta give credit where credit's due. It's the reason we're watching Mutant Mayhem right now.
The only ones who can do this.
Now, obviously, we can't go this entire video without talking about the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. I'm sorry, I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. Please don't click off the video. I mean, here, look, they freestyle in an elevator.
MC Mikey. MC
What? Why do they look like that? Why do they look like? Who thought this was a good idea? Someone needs to be fired. I mean, I never even saw the second one, so I can only talk about the first movie, but this movie is so bad. Why is Shredder releasing the mutagens literally on the building of the people he's working with? Nothing makes sense about this movie. The turtles look ugly. Everything's terrible. Nothing makes sense. I mean, it just...
10 years later.
Even Megan Fox, you brought her back? Like, what's going on here? I mean, her as April O'Neil just makes no sense. Nothing about this series is good. We hate these movies. We're moving on. I don't want to talk about this for another freaking second, all right? So now that we're done talking about the dark ages of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm not talking about that original comic book run, I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of why I think TMNT has lasted the test of time. And that is merchandising. It is such a profitable and marketable, more importantly, franchise. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially since the 80s cartoon, are cute, friendly, and more importantly, made for kids. So they are never going to let this die. Just like Star Wars, just like Marvel, just like Indiana Jones, even when Harrison Ford is gone, I mean, God rest his soul, they're not going to let that man die. They're going to bring him back in CGI. And the good thing about the Turtles is that they can always make them CGI, whether it looks terrible like in the Michael Bay films or whether it looks good with the animation like in Mutant Mayhem. This franchise will be profitable and marketable. Just here on the Target website, I mean, look at all of these different toy options. We have some crazy stuff here. Obviously, the mainline figures, they look fine. We've got the Funko Pops because you need the Funko Pops in there. But then we even have things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles walkie-talkies. I guess. And this is just page 1 of 5. I mean, look on the second page here. We even have more. I mean, they have a Nerf gun. They have different sets where you can get the headband and mask and the weapons from the different turtles. I mean, this movie is so marketable. This franchise is so marketable. I don't think it's ever going to go away. And honestly, I'm not even mad about that. I mean, look at this one right here. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ninja Elite Mikey in disguise, and he's wearing the coat that they wear in the original 90s movie. I don't know if they do this in Mutant Mayhem 2, but I love when they're wearing those weird coats, but you can literally buy these on Target right now. I just think that's so funny. I mean, there's so much that they can do with this franchise as far as merchandise and marketing. We're never going to get rid of it. And that is the reason that this is one of the greatest franchises of all time. Shout out to the creators, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. I hope they're rolling in dough because they have to be laughing to the bank. I mean, there's so much goodness that comes along with this franchise, more than the bad, at least in my opinion. And I'm so glad that Mutant Mayhem is doing well. I'm so excited to see it. It just came out 2 days ago. So I'm excited to get my butt in that theater and watch the awesomeness, because who doesn't love some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, just those 4 words combined brings a smile to your face. It brings a smile to my face, Jacob. So if you guys feel the same way, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. If you're excited, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you around next time. Peace out.